In 2005, Helen Fisher, a biological anthropologist, conducted research among the brains of individuals in a romantic relationship by showing a picture of someone they loved and comparing it to their brain scans. This study showed that two of the brain's regions were found to have increased levels of dopamine. You're surely going to get a lot of feels in this video as we bring you the top 5 positive emotions under a dopamine rush. What is a dopamine rush, and what emotions does it bring to the human body? Find out here. Hey everyone, what's up? And welcome to Health Topic, the channel where we dedicate to you the most up-to-date content on health. But before we continue, please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you, and let's get to it. Emotions are generally how the human body reacts from a certain experience coming from external or internal factors. There are 100 chemical reactions going on inside the human body, and this can send different messages through your different body parts and organs. Neurotransmitters, like dopamine, deliver these messages. If you are not yet familiar with a dopamine rush, it is basically a term used to describe the flood of pleasure after experiencing things or events that may stimulate the release of dopamine from the brain and then make one's body feel good, depending on how we're reacting. You can be happy about it, outraged, disgusted, or satisfied. All of these are emotions coming from the messages brought on by your neurotransmitters. Let's get into more detail about the exciting emotions we feel during a dopamine rush. Number 1. Feeling happy or happiness. Not surprisingly, dopamine has been linked to promoting positive feelings like happiness. People feel happy after doing something like eating your favorite meal, combinations of pizza and fried chicken, or even after having sex. This is because of the dopamine that is released from the brain as part of the reward system that each of us is looking forward to. When you reach your goal and receive a particular reward, your body will be flooded with dopamine, causing you to feel happy about the situation. Additionally, even doing simple tasks from work or school can add dopamine to the body and likewise make you feel energized to keep going. Are you feeling happy with this first positive emotion under a dopamine rush? Well, don't be too overwhelmed as we explain the next 4 amazing emotions that dopamine has to offer. Number 2. Feeling motivated. What drives your motivation? Dopamine is the answer. In the field of neuroscience, dopamine has a role to play in motivating you. This occurs in the mesolimbic pathway of the brain that comes from the middle of the brain and branches to the cerebral cortex. This is considered as the reward pathway. So what keeps you motivated? It is when you set your goals and try to achieve them as much as you can in a given time frame. It is like a driving force for human actions, either coming from external factors like praise and recognition at work, or internal factors like gratification in solving a crossword puzzle. A study titled Mesolimbic Dopamine Signals: The Value of Work by Arif A. Hamid revealed that every time the body increases dopamine, the reward rate and motivational vigor also increases, thus resulting to a single and rapidly evolving decision to put in more and more effort. This result is likewise applicable to when you're learning and in other motivational functions. Number 3. Feeling proud or pride. People feel proud when they hear some praise from other people for the way they look, for the awards they've gained, or for their achievements in work. These praises boost their confidence and likewise make them feel great about themselves. Recognition you get from doing a job well done increases dopamine in the brain. When you are praised and being credited by your boss, the dopamine in your body pops up. And when your brain becomes familiar with that kind of behavior and the feeling that will be created with more praise and pride, the dopamine will continue releasing to achieve that feeling. This is why it is very important for employers to stimulate their employees' confidence by praising them and making them proud of what they have accomplished. Number 4. Feeling attentive or attentiveness. According to a study from André Neulon in the regulation of cognition and attention with dopamine, it is said that having a dysfunction of dopamine levels in the brain is highly associated with people with attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. Attentiveness pertains to when you are paying attention to any particular matter, and because attentiveness is a problem for people with ADHD, a lot of other studies believe that dopamine must contribute to making a person attentive or alert. As dopamine allows regulation of mood and encourages action towards achieving goals, your attention must be heightened in order to achieve that reward or the feeling of pleasure. Feeling loving or love. When a person is attracted to another person and a sense of acceptance from that person is received and returned, a sensation of being loved is felt. Love is one of the most positive felt emotions, as love allows humans to explore and share experiences with someone they care about. In 2005, Helen Fisher, a biological anthropologist, conducted research among the brains of individuals in a romantic relationship by showing a picture of someone they love and comparing it to their brain scans. This study showed that 2 of the brain's regions were found to have increased levels of dopamine. When you are falling in love, many other chemicals are participating and produce some physical and emotional responses, like racing hearts when you see them or when you're together, to getting flushed cheeks and feeling passionate. Equally, when you're in love, your stress hormones also become depleted and make you conquer your anxiety. So, now you know all the top 5 positive emotions under a dopamine rush: happiness, motivation, pride, attentiveness, and love. Let us know which one is your favorite by leaving a comment down below. Pleasure, according to Hindu proverb, is only the shadow of happiness. So whatever takeaways you've learned throughout this video, may it help you shape yourself into a better and more well human. Thank you for spending your time here with us. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you soon.